All right, guys, now I want to take a brief minute to talk about shipping, the importance of shipping, the different shipping options that are available to you when you're reselling, because they're important. Because if you can ship cheaper or ship for free even, or get free shipping supplies and free boxes, obviously it's going to increase. I said obviously about 500 times already. I almost said it again there. It's going to increase your margins if you can get shipping cheaper or get shipping supplies cheaper. So that's why I want to talk about it. So a great place to get priority mail shipping. And this is great for Poshmark because Poshmark already pays for priority mail shipping. So you don't need any boxes or anything else. You can literally get these free and then use them for Poshmark. You can also ship priority if you're merchant fulfilling on Amazon. You can also ship priority if you're merchant or you're doing eBay, although you have to pay for it. And you can't ship priority. So this stuff that I'm going to show you here in a second is irrelevant on Macari, but I'm going to give you another example of what you can sell and how to do it on Macari. It's very, very easy and very, very cheap. So I'm going to run through all these examples with you here in a second, but a great place to get free priority mail boxes is USPS.com, so the US Postal Service.com. Then you come over to Quick Tools, you go down to free boxes, and they literally give you these boxes, all shapes and sizes, to encourage you to use the US Postal Service. So use that to your advantage. You'll see all of these are free. You can just get endless supplies. Now keep in mind that you're going for priority mail, the red, not the blue. The red, not the blue. I'll say it again, the red, not the blue. Okay, so you can get all these for free. I use tubes right here when I'm shipping like scratch off maps, because that's something that I buy when I can get them very, very cheap. I resell them on Macari and eBay. They flip very fast. Scratch off maps were something that was literally going, so many private labelers were selling them on Amazon like a year ago, but they still move fairly well on eBay and Macari, so if I can get them on coupon sites, I flip them back on eBay and Macari. I have these priority mail tubes that you're seeing right there. I'm going to hold it up in front of the screen. See them? I have them. I grabbed them. I have like 30 of them over there. I use them to resell and flip tubes whenever I need them. You can get them for free on here. I use these priority mail boxes from time to time. I also use these little boxes right here when I'm shipping, sometimes, and these two as well. When I'm shipping like I almost said garments. I don't think I've ever used that word in my life. Like shirts or shorts for Poshmark or anything like that. Anything that fits into those boxes. Here's another example, like box right here. That type of box. Here's a, almost knocked my light over. Here's a flat rate envelope. You just piece together, slide something in there. Get it for free from the post office. You can get all these. Now, this one's my favorite. The Priority Mail flat rate envelope padded. Super, super easy to use. If you can fit something in these things are a lifesaver. Slide it in. It seals together, and you just paste the label right there that you print out from any website. Great stuff. My favorite. But you can get all these things for free. Check it out. USPS.com. Go to the free boxes and order them to your house. Now, how can you ship on these different places, and what are the options available to you? Now, when you're not shipping priority, first thing I want to talk about is what your other options are. You can ship priority, like I said, get the free stuff, but then it's going to cost you anywhere from like $6 realistically if you're shipping close and it's like 3-day, or it might cost you anywhere from like $15 on sometimes if you're shipping 2-day to like Hawaii. If I live in like PA all the way on the East Coast, you might be looking at it like this, all the way on the East Coast, and I'm shipping to Hawaii, it's going to cost me like $15 to send it in 2 days. The great thing about priority is it looks great because it comes in a great package, so it increases your seller like notoriety and how professional you look, and it ships in 2 to 3 days, so that's great for your seller metrics, happy customers, but the margins are going to be a lot lower because your shipping is a lot higher, just something to keep in mind. But another option available to you, these are two products that I actually have that are brand new that I got off coupon sites, a fitness jump rope and it looks like an iPhone X case. And what I would do with these, if I were shipping them on eBay, for example, I would ship these as, I almost said retail ground. I wouldn't ship these ground. I would ship these media mail. Now, the reason that I'd ship the media mail is because media mail is the cheapest way that you can ship something. So what I would do is I get a bunch of boxes. I have like thousands of these because I order so many products all the time. I get them from Amazon and I save them. Little caveat there, save your boxes. And I would literally put this like this. I'm gonna show you really fast. It's probably hard to see in this camera. So it's a little box. It's not very big. It's like that big. If I fold it up, you'll see how big it is. Boom, not big at all. And I would throw one of these in there, and I would send it media mail, which might cost me $2 to $3, sometimes $4, and obviously doesn't cut into my profit margin very much. Now, The reason I say medium mail is because it's the cheapest. You're only supposed to ship certain things medium mail, but I've never gotten caught shipping something else, obviously within reason. If it's something big, you can't ship it medium mail, just the way it goes. But try certain things. The worst thing that can happen is that you get hit with a fee and you have to pay the difference in just shipping that you would have paid. But 90% of the stuff I ship medium mail because the margin's so great and it's cheaper, but it does take a little bit of time to get there. I think it's like 5 to 6 days sometimes, depending on where you're shipping it. Poshmark, you can't ship medium mail. You can only ship priority, but they already are paying, the customer is paying for priority already. You don't pay for the shipping, so it doesn't really matter. So that's that. Now on Macari, you don't pay, on Macari, you don't want to use priority mail either. You want to use boxes, but you're not shipping medium mail with Macari. Unless there's two different options on Macari. You can elect to ship yourself, in which case you can ship medium mail, or you can elect to have print out Macari packages, and I think they'll give you like ground shipping or something like that. But there's also another option there as well. And if you guys have any questions on this, feel free to just ask me. I know I'm going fast. I just know all this. You can also elect to offer free shipping. And if you're offering free shipping, you're not going to have a choice. You're just going to be able to ship retail ground through Macari. So I always suggest when you're doing Macari to offer free shipping. It will cut into your profit margin a little bit, but it will increase your visibility and increase your sales, so you will make more long term. I promise you that. If you offer free shipping on Macari, you'll sell a lot faster. You'll sell a lot more. That being said, we're moving on from Macari. Like I said, I always offer free shipping, and in that case, you won't have to worry about what shipping to elect because you'll print right through Macari, which is retail ground. But if you want to do your own, you can feel free to ship the medium mail that way. Now, 90% of the stuff that I sell on eBay, I ship medium mail because it's cheaper, and the margins on eBay aren't always good. If they are good, feel free to ship. Like if you're shipping shoes and your margin's like $60, by all means, if you want to spend $7 and ship priority mail so it gets there in 2 to 3 days, I guarantee your customer will be happy and you will get a good rating. But if your margin's a little bit lower, maybe you're only selling something for like $15 and eBay's going to take its 10% fee, so they're going to take $1.50. PayPal's going to take like that 33% fee or whatever. I'll actually add a video on at the end of this course that I did. It was a YouTube video. I added it to my other eBay course that talks about the different eBay fee structure and a formula that you can use to make sure that you're profitable. So check that. That will be added at the very end of the course. But all you really need to know is if your margin's a little bit lower, just ship medium mail on eBay. It's very, very simple. When you're printing out your little thing from the eBay app, it'll give you the option to ship medium mail. Obviously, within reason. If it's something huge, you can't ship it medium mail. Or heavy, you can't ship it medium mail. Now on Amazon, there are two options. Mainly you can do fulfill by merchant, which I don't recommend, but you can do that if you want, where you ship everything out yourself and you take it to the post office. You can ship medium mail, you can ship priority, you can ship ground, you can ship whatever you want. What I do is I wait till I have maybe 10 to 30 products, and I ship them all into Amazon FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon, which means that Amazon will charge me a slightly higher fee, but they'll do all the shipping, all the handling, all the customer service for me. The reason I like that better is because if I can find 30 things, and I'll show you examples of this when we run through examples here coming in the future lectures. When I find 30 items with a great profit margin, let's just say $10, which is $300, I'm going to take all those and I'm going to ship them into Amazon FBA, who will fulfill them for me. That means I don't have to wait around and figure out when someone buys them and then ship it the next day or ship it that time and worry about all that stuff. I don't have to care. I just ship it into Amazon, and when they sell, and I make money. My account gets credited. So if you have any questions on either one of those or any of the shipping options, feel free to ask me. Shoot me an email to Brian, that's Brian with a Y, at bgmediainnovation.com, or just message me on the platform. I'd love to help you out with it. I just wanted to touch on different options for shipping available to you because I know a lot of new people that get into this don't fully understand it. And I also wanted to give you some tips on how you can get free shipping boxes and stuff like that to help your margins. I'll see you in the next lecture.